injuries throughout part of her career, knee injuries specifically, but always just a tough force when you're wrestling someone from Sweden, especially with the last name MATTSSON.
Well, MATTSSON's on the mat. As you said, battling those injuries to get back here for this bronze medal, but she's battling INCZE at the moment. And it is the remaining in red looking for the bronze, but the referee having a look straight away. Well, you heard it clear. You heard it here first.
You heard it loud and clear. English, one of the official languages of United World Wrestling.
Avec français, no?
Yeah, but your officials aren't speaking French.
No one's speaking French.
Well, you know, we'll be hearing plenty of French come August when the World Championships are in Paris.
Good call. Well, a long time to go before that, and it's going to feel like a lifetime for both of these ladies here. 45 seconds gone. The referee having a look for passivity. Checks with the adjudication panel, and there goes the whistle. A polite warning so far. Less so with the no finger shout there. MATTSSON and INCZE locked up on the inside. Tries to change that angle there by pulling INCZE down. Great strength in that manoeuvre, Jason.
Yeah, good drag here, and now you see MATTSSON trying to step around. He's got to get behind the shoulders. That, you see this would be a 2-point takedown in American folk style wrestling, but you've got to be behind the hips. You can't just slide your leg in. So MATTSSON looking for some, had control, but again, that's not two here in international wrestling.
Well, it's as we were on the scoreboard. A little faking motion there from MATTSSON, and I think the referee's having another look, and this time it's not going to be a polite warning.
Well, in that situation, now that INCZE has gone on the shot clock, the whistle blows, and then boom, there's the passivity. You got to give me a chance to say that you were going to call that
so
before
glad
they
you
went
said
out of
that.
bounds. It was
I'm
like,
so glad you said
whistle
that.
blows. I think that was a little quick. You got to give him at least 10 more seconds.
I was going to ask
you were
you that.
going to call it,
yep.
Wait a little bit more.
Absolutely. No, I was going to ask you exactly that. Surely passivity requires time, but not much time left on the shot clock as MATTSSON shoots for the single leg there. INCZE trying to sneak away around the side. Well, she goes for the big push out.
So we got one on the shot clock and now one awarded for the step out the other way. So one for MATTSSON as the shot clock expired, and then INCZE drives her opponent out of bounds. Appears that it was MATTSSON that hit first. Hipping in on that shot attempt is INCZE. MATTSSON trying to come through and create a scramble. Grabbing ankles left and right. MATTSSON trying to get up. Looked like she was about to clear the position. Now, looks like she throws in a half from the top position. Again, the Swedes wrestle a style of wrestling that's very similar to what the Americans wrestle. Their freestyle is very folk stylish. And there's two, and she'll take the lead 3-1 here. Under 30 to go in period number one. Now she's going to go back with that arm bar, and we saw that the other day, the wrist in the bar. And this is a style of wrestling that if Americans are watching, they're like, wait, is that freestyle or folk style? Or American folk style, collegiate style wrestling.
Well, regardless of the style, it's been all about the substance of MATTSSON at the moment, and she's produced those scores when she needed to. As you say, reminiscent of that American folk style, but really converting with quality at the moment. MATTSSON. INCZE had a crumb of comfort at the start of this one, but as we get to the end of the period, a 2-point gap for the Swede. And super stuff from MATTSSON. And you would imagine that as a family growing up, there's been lots of practice matches between the MATTSSON sisters. Lots of time shared, lots to learn from each other.
I mean, I had a stepbrother and growing up, and I don't think those were called practice matches when we got into it, that's for sure.
No points were taken, no quarter was given. But that's not in the Bryant household, that's here on the mat.
No arms were broken either.
That's always good, always a bonus.
A lot of rug burn, though.
That's your own business, my friend. And it is back to business here. Second period, 3-1 lead. MATTSSON ruling the roost at the moment. INCZE, well, she's got a little bit of work to do. The referee's more than happy to test out this whistle. He's obviously got a new one. Happy to keep using it. It's been conducted in a competitive spirit so far. Trying to hook under there, MATTSSON trying to get a bit of a better grip on INCZE. Gets it this time. As they break free of the clutches. Well, there's a thing that MATTSSON does as a complete novice that I really enjoy. When she steps out, she pretends to move to throw the opponent off guard. Would that be a fair summation? It's a little half step that she does.
Well, head fakes, you got to get your opponent to bite on one of those fakes to create an opening to where they get their level, and then you catch them on the way up, and then it creates an opening, and you can go in for that blast double if that's what you're looking for. Or if they fake another way, it opens up the angle to go for the ankle pick. You know, basically that sets up your setup, that sets up your attack. And if those don't work, we can talk about chain wrestling like we did yesterday in the finals. But you know, a lot of things originate from that initial head fake. You can really create a lot of offense if you get your opponent to bite.
Well, trying to provoke that spawns through that head fake, as you've ably told there. There it was, the little step. But INCZE doesn't fall for it. But the only thing that matters at the moment is that clock is ticking here. And INCZE is an attacking threat. She needs to try and get some pressure on MATTSSON. Try and become a bigger thought in her opponent's mind, put some doubt in there. But of course, all of that action requires energy, and it's been a long day for these wrestlers. But that bronze medal just on the horizon. Who's going to get it? At the moment, it's MATTSSON. Well, INCZE just been dragged around here. A lot of strength from the Swede. Into the last minute now for the bronze in the under 60 kilograms. The Swede is in prime position. INCZE just can't get free here, Jason.
Yeah, and you see the attention being, passivity warning being kind of verbalized towards MATTSSON. Now INCZE going to go in underneath with the single leg. MATTSSON trying to peel the wrist, kind of create the pressure by grabbing an inside ankle. You can't grab the toes, but you can grab the ankle.
Okay.
So, actually, you can grab the toes. You just can't bend them each way.
For the safety
Sometimes
of the athlete.
you'll see an official come in and slap it away, and you know that's up to the official to determine their viewpoint on it. But 15 to go. Still a 2-point lead for MATTSSON.
Yep, you mentioned the viewpoint of the referee. It makes a nice view at the moment for MATTSSON. Can she hang on in here as we reach into the last few seconds of this one? INCZE has tried to shoot for the single leg, looks exhausted, looks at the clock, and it tells a story. And the hero of that story, Malin Johanna MATTSSON. Well, it obviously means a lot to her. As you said, an experienced wrestler and a well-deserved bronze, Jason.
Yeah, definitely a scrappy match for both of them. I really like the grit of INCZE. I think she's going to have a real bright career ahead of her, and we've already seen how good of a career Johanna MATTSSON has had, world bronze medalist, and now adds a European bronze medal to her probably very crowded mantle back home at her parents'